Welcome back, and this week we're talking about Resident Evil DLC. We're talking about the Retrobox and also good game being axed.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Just the Tip, your fortnightly news with D1 DLC. Brad Jack Jordo.
Hey.
Thanks for joining us.
Cheers.
No messing about, straight into the news because I'm a bit grumpy about this.
Here we go.
So, Resident Evil 7 came out. It's been pretty well received, I think it's fair to say. Firstly, DLC is out now for it. When did the game come out? I want to say the 24th of January.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, and I think the first DLC dropped on the 1st of February or some such.
Within about a week.
A week.
Yeah.
Paid DLC within a week. So it's called banned footage. So for those unfamiliar with the game, it's you play one of the tapes that you find, which is a bit of a backstory to it. $15 for DLC within a week of a game releasing.
Yeah.
I don't like it very much.
On principle, I absolutely agree. Do you not think that maybe sometimes, depending on the style of game that it is, like it's a relatively short game, start and finish. Don't know how much replayability is going to be in it.
Probably not much.
I agree. If they've got content, it should be released on release date for the game, unless they're trying to prolong, extended periods of gameplay. And maybe that's the case.
So it's a relatively short game. And they want you to pay more. So you know what I mean? Like,
I get it.
The defense of the DLC is the fact that the game is too short.
Yeah.
Now, and I actually don't know how long it is. Like, I don't know how long it takes to finish. I saw most people on the Twitterverse seem to have knocked it off in the first day or two it had come out.
Yeah, I think 10 hours is roughly the average time.
Yeah.
I was going to say 10 to 15.
Like
Yeah,
see, and I think, I feel like 10's certainly on the shorter side, but it's not. I wouldn't say that's too short for a game.
And based on the other people I've talked to about playing the game, they do an hour at a time over the course of 3 weeks because it's too intense to cope with otherwise.
I struggled to watch. Jordo's obviously got his first Let's Play up at the moment, and I struggled to watch that. That's so scary, man.
Yeah, like it's one of the most graphic. It really makes you feel that game. I love it.
Yeah. So, but my biggest problem with this is, so a lot of the times we talk about, he's spoken about the price of video games and how it's been, honestly, video games have been incredibly stable in price, if not reducing in my lifetime. So it used to be it would cost you $100 for a Super Nintendo game, and nowadays I won't buy a game if it's going to cost me more than $70.
Yeah.
So, which sounds like it's really good, but at the same time, this kind of DLC to me is price creep in the fact that to get the full game, you're buying the game, and then you've got to buy these two separate bits of DLC, which should have been in the game, and that's what I don't like. Charge me the price for the game, so I can buy the game, and then I can decide if I want that DLC or not.
Yeah,
that's my issue with it.
Yeah.
So basically, you probably think that maybe Resident Evil should be $15 cheaper than it was on release to cater for.
If they're going to do it this way, absolutely. Well, no, honestly, in my opinion, for this DLC, and I think I understand why the DLC has come out so quickly because they want people to buy it while they're still thinking about the game, and this happens all the time. I know a great example for me was Batman Arkham Knight. The DLC came out ages after the game was released. I didn't buy it. I'd lost interest in the game and moved on.
Yep.
So from a sales point of view, sure, it makes sense, but I would rather don't charge me $15, charge me $30, give me an extra 6 hours of real content. 4 hours, 2
fair
hours.
call.
Like just give a real content. Don't hold something back from the game. And then
which 2 weeks after release, you've got 2 DLCs is a bit retarded.
So, the other thing about it that upsets me a little bit too is that PS4 users get it 2 weeks before everyone else. So it doesn't drop. I want to say it's the 24th. Don't hold me to that. It might be the 14th that it releases on PC and Xbox. I hate that early.
Just do it all at the same time.
Yeah, that's crap. It's absolute crap. And by everyone involved, by Sony for doing it, because I know why they do it, because they get, it makes people think that Sony's better in some way, and Capcom for selling off of it. It's horrible.
What a load of shit.
Horrible. Ghost Recon.
Yeah. So apparently there's I noticed an email came out a little while ago from Ubisoft mentioning that there's a documentary based around Ghost Recon Wildlands, the game. And you immediately think this is going to be rubbish. Like, it's going to be full PR stint for the game itself. I'm like, whatever. Apparently, it's actually really quite interesting, and it goes to a pretty high level in terms of documentary. They're expecting it to be one of the documentaries to compare with, top-notch stuff. So,
oh, wow.
So it's interesting. It basically goes into the real-world scenario around where is Wildlands based?
It is based in a fictional South American country. But I think it's the doco is based off of, well, the doco is about what they've used to create that world, is my understanding.
Yep, okay.
Like cocaine trafficking and all that type of thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much all of South America.
Yeah.
I mean,
and we'll talk a bit more about.
Sorry if you're from South America. I do not mean it.
So yeah, it's going to be a feature-length film, and it should be quite interesting. It's narrated by Rusty Young, who did New York Times bestseller novel Marching Powder. I've never read it, but apparently it's supposed to be really amazing. So it's got some good people on board as well. Developed in partnership with Chief Productions, and it's directed by Colin Offland. And it goes into some of the big cartel sort of big players in South America as well, which I don't know any of them because I only watch Narcos. George Jung, Adam Newbold, Thomas McFadden, to name a few. They actually discuss some of the drug trade and stuff with them in the documentary. So it sounds like it's a really involved, in-depth sort of documentary. So I'm really interested to see it. I'm so glad it's not just a live-acted rubbish PR stint for Wildlands. So it could be really good.
Seen the trailer for it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, it looks good.
Pretty good.
We'll play a little bit of it now anyway. Yeah. But yeah, it does look interesting. So high hopes.
Do we know what it comes out like? Is it going to be something on YouTube that we can?
Don't know yet.
Yeah, don't know.
I'm not sure. What
I couldn't find that either. I didn't know
platforms.
how we were going to be able to see it. So
someone else might know. You can.
If anyone knows, can you let us know? Because I do want to watch it. I think, and it comes out the day
March
before
6th.
Wildlands, doesn't it?
I'm not sure
Pretty
what
sure
Wildlands
it's
released.
set up like that.
Yeah. Okay.
What can we learn from the launderers, smugglers, and cold-blooded killers who've lived to tell their tale? And do any of them hold the key to stop Bolivia from becoming a narco state?
Moving on.
Good game.
Yeah, well, I mean, we all know, like anyone in the gaming community does know, Good Game is wrapped up.
Got cancelled. Got the axe.
So, Hex and Niche Boy.
Niche Boy. Is that how you say it? It is Niche Boy?
Or is it Niche Boy?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've heard both.
Nick Boy. I don't.
Nick Boy out.
So the other dude, Hex, the other guy,
has headed over to Channel 7 to start a gaming show over there, apparently. Well, that's what I read anyway. That's what I hear.
That's the scuttlebutt. It hasn't actually been confirmed by anyone, but
correct.
But yeah, that was the reason for the axing, because they lost two
huge superstars.
Yeah. I mean, there has been much discussion, I guess, between gamers. Why don't they just get two more people to fill in and continue that? But
like a Brad
apparently,
Jordo would be pretty good. I'd watch that.
But
the schedule's pretty full, but
declining views over past.
They do. Some of the producers do some really interesting podcasts, and they talked about views have been declining, whereas their YouTube content has been increasing.
So that was one of the points, wasn't it? That people are seeking other ways to learn about games, which is your YouTubes and your.
Well, Good Game's gone for 10 years. When was the last time one of you guys sat down at 7:30 on a?
It needs to be
Monday night?
on demand. Everything's on demand.
Yeah.
So if it's going to be interesting to see what 7 is doing with these guys, because
how they can capture an audience versus ABC.
And because I think the demographic, I don't know how old people are that are watching Channel 7 unless it's for sport.
Very good point.
Because I literally have to get my aerial plug out and plug it into my TV if there's football or cricket on, because otherwise it's not plugged in. I certainly wish them all the best. I can't see a show on 7 being successful about video games. In my mind, you know what I think it's going to be? It's going to be totally wild. Like, it's going to be some kiddie, over-the-top actors. I hope I'm wrong. I hope it's more like a, late-night talk show. And
we'll see soon.
We just get footage of people changing their wangs on Conan and stuff like that. That would be...
Retrobox. Yeah.
Box.
Not
So
blocks.
what is it?
Retrobox. What is it, you may ask? Well, about 3 or 4 days ago, actually, it was released that I'm really excited for this because...
I'm surprised something retro excites you. That's
Funny that, eh? Imagine a device in which allows you to play your retro games on your TV in high def, right? So you go out to a garage sale and you buy yourself, there's a NES or a SNES or a PlayStation 1 game, right? This device is actually modular, right? So you buy it and it comes with a CD drive, so you can plug in your PS1 and that goes straight up onto your TV. But then you want to play a SNES game. So you have bought the modular piece for the SNES, plugs in, and then your SNES game goes in. But now you want to play a NES. Unplug that one, put your NES controller, your NES part in. So it's a modular type design console which allows you to play many different types of games as long as you buy that modular piece for it. And it's just interchangeable. I really hope this works, and it's nothing like the old. There was the Chameleon. Did you guys ever hear about the Chameleon? Coleco Chameleon. So that was
doesn't ring a bell. No.
Okay, that's pretty old school, but that tried to do it and failed miserably. This looks sleek. This looks, if it gets backed, because it's a bit of a Kickstarter at the moment.
Okay, yep.
I think this is going to do good. A world of good. Not only can you just play your games, it's actually online as well, so you can digitally copy it up online. You can share, stream all your old classic games.
I really like the sound of this just because I've got a NES at home, which is a pain in the ass to try to get to work on a modern TV.
Yeah.
And honestly, it sounds like that's pretty much what we're talking about.
That's what we're talking about.
A modern device that will let me play my old stuff on the...
Correct.
And then I can remember why I stopped playing Battletoads without finishing it.
Exactly.
Yeah. I need to buy some new controllers. Does it come with... Is it going to come with controllers and stuff like that?
I'm going to say yes, it's going to come with controllers. One controller suits all games type thing. You probably get one with the device. That's just me guessing. But
and so it's on Kickstarter?
Well, we can put the links I'll put the links to the webpage and everything in this clip, but we've got to check this one out and watch this one. It says developed by 2 guys in California, and it's looking really promising. I guess there's going to be some issues though. There's got to be a legality issue, because if you're I think if you're putting
Nintendo won't be happy about
that, and you're streaming them or you're digitally copying them onto your machine, there's going to be issues. So that's something to think about too.
EB have come out and apparently they will be letting people know that if you have pre-ordered a Switch, you have 2 days from release to pick it up. Whether you paid for it or not, 2 days from release to pick it up, and if you don't, then it will be sold, and you will be eligible for the next shipment a month later.
Wow!
So what's the point of pre-ordering it then?
Not okay.
So who are they going to sell it to though? Is it
Whoever
just going to go on a shelf?
there must be a waiting list.
There must be a waiting list. Yeah,
like for everyone who's pre-order. I imagine when you pre-order, they would say to you along the lines of, "Look, we may not receive all of." Enough to fill all pre-orders. You can, if we don't get it, we'll get on this.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not pre-ordering one, so.
You're not?
No.
Really?
No.
Me
I was
either.
going to, but then I found out that I wouldn't be able to get it. So No. I just think that's a bit shit by EB.
Yeah,
I think if I pre-ordered it, then that's mine.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
Someone else can wait.
Yep.
Do you think that they're trying to combat what happened with the mini NES?
Maybe to a degree.
Yeah. Because a lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah. Why didn't they just take pre-orders for that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right.
Anyway.
You all messed that up. Everyone. Yeah. I'm upset about everything now.
I am very disappointed.
Tell me about Steam.
Oh, yeah. So
Jacob?
there was a little bit of a leak a little while ago on Reddit, and it went viral as everything does related to Steam on Reddit, I suppose. But yeah, there was a new Steam client beta which shipped with a few images that were within the files that you downloaded for the beta. So people obviously data mine this stuff very regularly to try and find little Easter eggs of stuff, and apparently they came across something that they're calling Steam U, which might be an overhaul for the current Steam user interface or the Steam client itself. So it's interesting to see how that comes about. Obviously, there's a lot of Steam boxes and all that sort of stuff in the works at the moment. So maybe it's some sort of a specific OS UI for that sort of stuff. I'm not sure. But we'll pop some of the images up now so you can have a look. It does look kind of interesting. It really does depend on how it progresses. Like the overarching...
it's very Netflix.
It is. It's got all of your media in the one spot now as well. Like, it's definitely making... And it looks pretty good. I don't mind the look of it. In particular, I really do like how the game specific...
The pages look itself.
Yeah, the game specific overviews look. It looks really cool, like how they've changed it, and it's, the whole thing is sort of themed to the game itself. So
it does need a bit of a...
It really does.
It's pretty old
Big
school,
Picture
isn't it?
needs an overhaul as well. Big Picture is painful.
I don't... do you use Big
Nope.
Picture?
No, not if I don't
Nope.
have to. Yeah, and which you do need to on the Steam link. So
that's a shame.
Yes. So that is frustrating. That's
Just
why I
fix
think it
it.
needs an overhaul, because it's freaking horrible.
Yeah.
But it looks cool.
It takes forever to load too. What is with that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't... Anyway.
But yeah, so interesting. It's probably nothing. Could be something interesting.
Yep. Nice little rumor. Just because we do have just a little bit of time, something that's not on the rundown, I quickly wanted to mention the For Honor Open Beta start is the 10th to the 13th of February. So anyone can try it. If you haven't played it, you should check it out. Particularly if you're thinking about buying it, I would strongly recommend having a play before you do.
Yep.
But the thing that I just wanted to mention, this is from the press release for it, is Ubisoft and their PR stuff is pretty out there. Yeah, like obviously they're doing the doco for Wildlands. For Steep, they did the Eddie the Eagle in the wind tunnel bullshit.
Yep.
So today Ubisoft are now for Honor Open Beta, all players, blah 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 blah. There will, prior to the open beta and continue the war of factions, Ubisoft will dispatch some of the fiercest warriors, including Lauren Cohan, who is Maggie from The Walking Dead. Jason Momoa, who is, what's his name? Khal Drogo.
Yep.
Going to be Aquaman. Alfie Allen, poor bloke,
Oh.
doesn't have the D anymore. As well as several top Twitch streamers to pledge their swords in a live battle.
Okay.
I don't care about celebrities playing video games. I don't care. Like, I don't want to watch Jason Momoa playing For Honor. I want to play For Honor.
I kind of want to see a
I
LARP,
knew you would.
a LARP thing. No,
a
real thing. Like, this is a real battle.
Real
That'll be
thing.
Well,
alright.
they are actors.
Yeah.
That I would watch.
I would not go up against Jason Momoa.
Hey, he's going to be at Comic-Con this year.
He is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that.
Anyone want to talk to him?
Yep.
I find him a bit scary.
Hello.
All right. That's the news. Well,
That's
just
it.
the tip. Anyway.
Just the tip.
So thank you very much for watching. If you've got feedback, let us know. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. It's been real.
Bye-bye.
Bye.